Good morning, everyone. I'm going to tell you about two different time management tools. I think this is a huge topic for anyone who is trying to do anything, whether it's just be a human who is married or has hobbies, or someone especially who is trying to build a side hustle or even start a business. And so the first of which is not techie. It's on paper. Highly recommend it. This is a recommendation from Cal Newport. He's got a great podcast and website and numerous different books about this. He's the author of Life Without Email and Slow Productivity, among a million other books. But he's really good about trying to get you to be aware of the time that it takes for your brain and your internal chemical systems to reset at cognitive task switching. So to be able to streamline that workflow, knowing that I'm going to have to move from thinking, making, recording to editing to then writing, I'm going to close all of my email tabs because I don't want any notification of an email coming in that in any way distracts my mind. So a way to kind of up the ante there is to use time block calendar. So the time block calendar 2.0 opens all the way wide. It's set to where you can divide your day into incremental time blocks. Totally recommend his blog to learn a little bit more about this. But essentially, the way it sets up is you have your daily metrics. And so these are tasks that are typically these are related to your values. So how am I want to show up as the who that I am in the world today? And also what is a metric that helps me know that if everything else kind of goes to hell today, I got this one thing done. And is that done? There's also a spot in here to just help you develop the habit of checking something off that says, hey, my business day's over and it's shut down. Then on this column, you have tasks. And on this column, you have ideas. Again, trying to prevent cognitive task switching between I'm working on this task. Oops, just had this inspiration. Oh, and I'm going to go start that project. Instead, just write it down here, check in at the end of the day, have a task scheduled in at the end of the day where you then transfer any of those ideas to another working document as simple as possible, like a Word document. You can get this on Amazon. It comes for about 4 months worth of weekly Monday through Friday options. I'm going to quickly share my screen to a time scheduling tool. It's called Calendly. I have a paid subscription for it. You don't have to do a paid subscription, but I found it to be a lot better. So I use this for everything, even my friends who want to hang out with me or schedule time with me. The way it works really easily is, let's say you're going back and forth in an email. You want to just skip all the back and forth of having to check your email, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to tell this person, yeah, I can have a phone call with you next week. Here are a couple of times that work for me. You can insert into an email, copy these, head over to the email. All right, that's done. Now, the person on the receiving end just clicks one of these. It'll send them through a workflow that I already have set up where you can put in your custom Zoom link if you want to have that in there. You can set the duration. You can also allow your guests to be able to set the duration. It integrates really well into Google Calendar. And so anywhere that there's a white space, it'll show up that they can book there. All right, enjoy time managing.